everyone. Wonder what's happening in New York right now. I had kind of a weird dream. I'll call it my little strange Q dream, but it took place in Manhattan. And it started down in the bottom part where it all begins. And this right here is Battery Park. Interesting name, huh? Battery gives it the juice. And I think it was like called Battery before. Maybe there even were batteries. It's like a time traveler name. And that's where I used to work over there, right around there at Sullivan and Cromwell. Our little Dulles brother insanity place. But I always laughed at where it was located. They could leave by land or by sea or helicopter. So here we've got the whole financial district and all our little money stuff being fueled by our little battery there. And then maybe we can move on to a map showing that what comes next. What's a little better map? Is this one too details? What comes next is Chinatown. And if this one isn't good enough, maybe you can take a look for yourself as well. But you go straight from the financial district, you cross Canal, and then you hit Chinatown. So it's interesting, you know, you've got the work, you've got the Battery Park, the energy, and then it all goes into, you know, you leave work at the end of the day, and then you're in Chinatown, where all the opium trade is. So I just found that to be odd, that you go from the finance to the opium trade, the sort of underworld of Chinatown. And then above Chinatown, you've got Greenwich Village. And that is where your Maria Abramoviches are. That's where all of your spirit cookers and where a lot of the madness goes down in Manhattan. I'm not saying there isn't some madness going down in other places as well. I had a friend who he wanted to find out where all the cults were in New York. To me, it's Ben McGeed. We used to work together at the World Trade Center before it became Cinder, and we were proofreaders together, and he said that actually I think the most bizarre place he did go to was in Queens, and he was blindfolded and put into a silver duster and taken somewhere. Might have been voodoo, I'm not sure. So yeah, so you go from financial, which was all, you know, a lot of kind of questionable trade. Then you've got your opium, then you've got your Marie Abramoviches. Then you get into Midtown, which is where Port Authority, the bus station, is. This is a little bit of an old map. It doesn't show the kind of bridges going in. And that's where they get their supply of runaways. They all come right in there. And that's your Times Square district. That was really an area I tended to avoid when I lived in New York. It was just really rampant, you know. They've got the runaways coming off there, and so there was kind of a lot of you know, that's where they're probably able to get their little spirit cooking and all their supply needed for Maria Abramovich. It's going to be coming from there. And then it's like there's like a buffer zone, and then I think this is where they all live, right? There's kind of where the wealthy are going to live up in that Central Park area, who work downtown, get their opium, go to their spirit cooking thing, which gets its human supply through there. Then they've got the little buffer, and then they go into this is the world that we all sort of see, right? There's different worlds. There's the unseen world, or the world that they want you to see, they being those who are the programmers, or those who can project things through media. And then there's the unseen world. So I'm not sure if I should put this up or not, but it just made Manhattan make a lot of sense, in this kind of weird Q sense of the word, how everything was so sectioned off in this kind of perfect way for a day in the life of a, you know what. Take good care. Bye.